Hey everybody, it's What Cooking Wednesday, coming to you live from my kitchen. And I don't know where you live, but if you can see in my window, the window here, it is pure whiteout snow. And here we are on March 29th. We're supposed to be in spring. And it looks like a winter's day out there. So I just wanted to show you. Luckily, I had a kind of comfort food planned for supper tonight, but it's going to taste even better now that it's so blustery and wintry outside. So tonight I am making spaghetti and meatballs, actually meat sauce. So it is a family favorite. We're all home tonight. Which is very rare when you have teenagers who are working and involved in so many extracurricular activities these days. So spaghetti is always a good choice. I wanted to quickly show you, because while I started cooking here, I realized that everything I'm using is on sale. The cookware sale is still going on until Friday, which is the end of the month. And it's 20% off the favorite pieces of cookware, which I happen to be using 2 of them tonight. And I have an extra 10% promo code that you can use on top of that. So you will get 30% off. So let me show you what I'm using, how I'm using it. And then if you need the code, send me a message, or I'll even post it in the comments below actually. And then you just go on the website and the cookware is already 20% off. And then you just add in this code at the checkout. So to do my meat sauce, I'm using my saute pan. I showed you the other day, this is one of my absolute favorite pans. I use it almost every day, every meal. So we're gonna do that to get our ground beef browned up here and ready to go in the sauce. So I always get my meat in large quantities and then portion it out for meal size portions and put them in Ziplocs and put them in the freezer. So that's still a little bit frozen. So we are going to let that cook up. And to that, I'm going to add, every time I make it, I do it differently. So a little bit of herb and garlic, a little bit of SPG, which if you haven't used it, this is a favorite. Once you start using SPG, let me warn you, you will be hooked. Salt, pepper, garlic. And then I can my marinara sauce every summer when the tomatoes are ripe. But if you don't, you could just buy a can of crushed or diced tomatoes and add our marinara spice to it. So once this is all browned up, then I'm going to pour a can of my marinara sauce from the pantry into here. But I still do add my spices into the meat. And the other piece of cookware I wanted to quickly talk about, and I know a lot of you have one, or if you're like me, multiple. This is our multi-pot. This is the 12-cup one, and this is the one that's on sale right now for 20% off. Makes an awesome wedding gift, shower gift, kids moving out, first house gift. And why I love the multi-pot, it has everything all in one. So it's got strainers, 2 sizes, built into the lid. It's also clear so you can watch and see what's going on. Although, what's the phrase? Never, a watched pot never boils. But it is clear if you wanted to see. And this is my original one because guess what? When I started with Epicure, it'll be 17 years in July. This was in my starter kit. So this is my original one, 17 years old. And I don't know if you can see, it's almost worn off, but a brand new one would be marked off in here. Can you see that? It's all marked off of how many cups. So you don't even have to use a measuring cup. Everything is in here. So you know how many cups of water you're putting in if you're making like macaroni or something. So your multi-pot is on sale. Today I'm going to use that to boil up the spaghetti with this. And then what I love, don't have to dirty a colander, put your lid on and drain it. So it's all in one pot wonder, as I like to call it. Oh, the other thing is, if you are a camper, this can go right onto a Coleman stove. So that's a handy dandy thing for that as well. Or, like I like to say to my brother, because he's a bachelor, and you know, they don't like to do dishes. So he can like make his macaroni, measure it all out, all in one, drain it, and even eat it out of one if he wants to. And then he only has one pot to clean. So that's why I love the multi-pot. And like I said, a great gift. So why not get it at 30% off now and have your shopping done for any weddings that are coming up this summer, or bridal showers. I always love shopping at a discount. So that's why I am reminding you that these discount codes only go until Friday, March 31st. So I thought I'd pop on while I was making my meal and just share that with you. And I don't know about you, but when I find a sale, I like to share it with my friends. So you're all my friends. Thank you for joining me in my Cook with Karma customer group. And I hope you enjoy the things that we do here, the recipes I share, the tips, and the sales, the discount codes. So I'd love to hear what you're having for supper at your house tonight. And what kind of epicure are you using? See, I don't measure. Sometimes people get angry about that, but I just like sprinkle it in, and I find that's the sign of a good cook. You don't have to measure. You cook with love and add in your favorites, which of course is a little bit of SPG. So keep warm, keep safe, have a delicious dinner tonight, and I will post the extra 10% off code in the comments below. And the cookware is already discounted at 20%. All of that expires on Friday, March 31st. So thanks for tuning in. Have a delicious night. And I will see you again next week for What's Cooking Wednesday? Cook